Hello friends, I am Dr. Madhukar Jadhav, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. In this, I am going to discuss regarding the fourth part of dumpy level. So, content of this lecture, classification of leveling, in which simple leveling, differential leveling, fly leveling and check leveling. So, classification. Leveling has been classified into different types depending upon the purpose for which it is carried out. The different types are as follows. First one is the simple leveling. It is a simple and basic form of leveling in which the leveling instrument is placed between the positions or points whose elevation difference is to be required. Leveling staff are placed at that points and sighted them through the leveling instrument. It is performed only when the points are nearer to each other without any obstacle or obstruction between them. So, in the simple leveling, suppose we want to find out the level difference between this point and this point. Then, in such situation, we have to set the dumpy level like this, and first of all we have to hold the staff at first point and we have to observe the reading. Similarly, we have to hold the staff at point 2 and again we have to take the reading. Then difference of these two reading will give the difference of level between 2 points. So, this leveling is called as simple leveling. Next one, differential leveling. Differential leveling is performed when the distance between 2 points is more. The difference of elevation between the points is large. There are obstacles between the points. In this differential leveling process, number of intermediate point stations are located and instrument is shifted to each station and observe the elevation of these station points. Finally, difference between the two original endpoints is determined. This is also known as compound leveling or continuous leveling. So, in this figure, suppose we want to find out the level difference between point A and point D. For this purpose, what we have to do, we have to set the level like this, near to A, and we have to take the first reading on the benchmark. Then we have to hold the staff at point 2 and again we have to take the reading. Then instrument is shifted from A to station B, and after leveling we have to take the reading on station 2 and on station 3. Again we have to shift the level it properly, and we have to observe the station 3 and 4 and we have to take the reading, and the same procedure we have to continue up to the last point. So, this is called as differential leveling. Next one, fly leveling. When differential leveling is done in order to connect benchmark to the starting point of the alignment of any road survey project or railway survey project or any civil engineering project, it is called as fly leveling. In fly leveling, only backside and foresight readings are observed. Now see in this figure, this is the benchmark and this is the point B, and we want to find out or we want to connect this point with the benchmark. Then in such cases what we have to do, we have to start the leveling either from benchmark up to that point or from point up to the benchmark, and in this the process is done like this. Here a dumpy level is set like this and first reading is taken on the benchmark called as backside reading. Then reading is taken on TP1 and this is called as foresight reading. After this reading, instrument is shifted to another station and again backside is taken to the change point number 1 and again reading is taken as a Fs on TP2 change point number 2. The instrument is shifted to new position and after leveling backside is taken, foresight is taken. Similarly, we have to continue the work up to the first point is reached. So, in this way foresight, backside we have to take and we have to reach up to the first point or we can say last point and then we can shift or we can say connect the benchmark to this point B and this is called as fly leveling. Then next one is check leveling. The fly leveling is done at the end of the day's work to connect the finishing point with the starting point on that particular day is known as check leveling. Suppose for any project we have started the work in a particular day, say from point A, and we have completed the work up to point E, means we have done the survey for AB, BC, CD and DA. This much length we have surveyed in a particular day. Then to check whether our readings are correct or not, for that purpose what we have to do, we have to start the leveling again from point E to the starting point and in this leveling what we have to do, we have to set the level at a convenient point and we have to take the backside reading, foresight reading, backside reading, foresight reading and depending upon the requirement we have to shift the instrument and at a change point we have to take the two reading. So, this is change point, this is the change point and this is the change point. So, as per the requirement we have to take the change points and we have to continue till the starting point from this finishing point and then we have to check whether the RLs which we have calculated in the morning is same as that of the RL which we have calculated by this check leveling. If the two RLs are same, then we can say that whatever this work which we have carried out is correct one. So, this is nothing but the check leveling. So, whatever the four types of leveling which we have studied in this, that is simple leveling, differential leveling, fly leveling and the check leveling. These four types of leveling or classification of leveling are very much important when we are performing the survey work or we can say leveling work for any civil engineering project. So, this is enough in this. Thank you.